Bing! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Minecraft Survival Multiplayer! Why am I playing on Survival Multiplayer, you may ask? Well, that's a good question, fellow person out there watching this video. Basically, what I want to do is change things up from the original single-player Let's Play. So, whilst I won't be playing with people directly, because I play this with 3 other people on this server, they can just come in and they can do things as they please, and the map will be dynamic, and I can do things with other people, and it's sort of more collaborative than the single-player world, and I thought it would be something fun for you guys to enjoy. So we are here at Warp Home, and this is the home of the server. We have some lovely blocks in chests, some ores in chests. I don't even think there are actually any ores in here. And we have some miscellaneous stuff, like a brick, some dirt, some spider eyes, and, ooh, diamond boots. We're going to take those. And that's about all. We've got 3 beds, even though we've got 4 people on here, and I think the other bed was down here, right at the end of that hallway, because Casey had that bed, and he, well, we didn't like him. So we are with Whitey, Casey, and Luke. That's who I play on this server with. Unfortunately, they're not on at the moment. They're probably doing university work, but I got off university early, so I can make Let's Plays and play video games. So I'm going to walk past the Time Park monorail. I have done a video on Time Park and explaining what it is and exploring a little bit of it. I think that may already be out, but I'm not too sure in terms of this new channel's schedule. So it could be out, it might not be, but I'll just fill you in. Time Park is a theme park, all made in survival. We've got some chickens just standing here gloriously looking off into the not sunrise. They're just, oh, now he's looking at the sunrise. How romantic. And over here, this is the HQ for Timeco. I have an office in there, but I wanted to take us over to a build that I've been working on called the spaceship. And the spaceship is going to be my new home because as a captain, I deserve to have a spaceship. And let's get out some stone brick stairs so I can place them upside down. Place them down and go inside our spaceship. So, as you can see at the moment, we've got some empty chests that I can't access the top one. We've got some more empty chests over there. We've got this cool lookout area, even though the spaceship can't, unfortunately, move anywhere. And then we've got this area that I've been building down here. This didn't take me too long with the resources I already had. But what I wanted to do was give you guys an opportunity to interact with this new channel and sort of have a go at joining in on the fun. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be starting up a crew room in which people who I believe are significant contributors to the channel, people who I know are dedicated hardcore fans and stuff like that, I will essentially be giving them a shout out in this crew room where we can explore and look at all of the names of people. And whilst I was at PAX, I did meet a fan called Justin. I've got his name on my phone because he's got a random number at the end of it, 2300, and he was one of the only people I met at PAX who came up to me and was like, "You're Captain Laserguns," and it was a really humbling feeling because I've never met a fan before. So that was just incredible feeling for me. So he's going to be the first person to join the crew wall once I find a sign. This is BS Backstage 2. This is where we keep all of our items. Originally we had BS1, but unfortunately had to move it because our theme park was getting too large. So let's get rid of some of this dirt and make a sign, or 3, I think it makes 3 now. And we'll go back to where we were. And, ooh, I want you to check out these little signs we made. These are using a server modification. Well Played is a collaboratory channel between me and a few other friends, and that's what this is for. Game Show Week should be coming out soon, and we've got Time Park, which is current stage phase 1. That's wrong. We're actually into phase 2 now. We just recently completed phase 1. So let me fix this up. Time Park, current, I don't know what word to use. Let's just say in dev phase 2, completion 15. Now, unfortunately, Luke and I are going to be overseas in 2015, so I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to collaborate and complete Phase 2 by the time we go overseas, but I'll definitely have my stuff there. But he's working for Disney World. He's not going to have time to work on a real... He's not going to have time to work on a virtual theme park, because he'll be working on a real theme park. So, just in the meantime, while I'm trying to sort of figure out where the crew room will go, I'll put down here... Justin 2330, and that's his Twitter. Thank you for meeting up with me, Justin. It was an incredibly humbling feeling, and let's get on to building the rest of this. So down here, I want to have like a bedroom. I want to have the crew room, which will probably be off to the right. Let's look at how much space we have. I think we have about 3 more blocks over this way before we hit the area where it starts to level down a little bit. I think that should be a good width. We'll do the same on the other side. I think maybe I could make it like a studio apartment in which... Oh, that's the extent of how far I can take it this way before I have to go down another block. Because as you can see, there is grass there. And I forgot that I have to put in torches, but I threw away my torches before... I'll put these back in here. Where are my torches? I'm gonna have to go back to BS. I'll need to place a door on this side so that I can get to it easily. I think there may be a sign there. You know what? That works for now. Whereabouts do we place our torches? In here? No? Yep, not in there. This is the miscellaneous chest and there's nothing in there either. Let's just take some coal, and I think I've got enough wood to make some torches. Place that there. Place that down. Put that back in. And oh no! What's happened? So apparently that doesn't work. Let's place down a sign and a sign there and see if we can place a painting on it. Yeah, that works for now. Let's go over here. Go back to the spaceship. It looks a bit wonky at the moment. I'll just fly up and have a look at it. It needs bigger wings. This thing doesn't exactly look like it can fly. I'm not sure which way it will actually go. This way would be kind of cool. Then it would be like a droplet shape. But I'm not too sure. I felt that this side was probably the cockpit just on how it looks. So that's the spaceship at the moment. And I am one of the admins on the server, so I have access to admin commands, but I won't be using them to cheat. More so just to use them for ease of use. That's how we use the warp. So say, for example, if we want to go to the Mesa, we can go to the Mesa, because this is 2,300 blocks away from spawn, and it would take just way too long to go back and forth between the two places. So that's sort of what we use the warps for, just sort of so that we're not going insane walking back and forth from places, even though that some people would complain that that's not legit. But those people smell of hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus flowers actually smell pretty nice, so you should take that compliment and enjoy it. Let's make some more of these stone bricks. I did this the worst way possible. There we go. And how are we going to do this? Let's get our torches, place them here and here. Let's over here. Maybe the crew room should be part of the actual lobby area of the spaceship, because I imagine that the spaceship would sort of just go underground and be really big underground. One of those deceptive things, sort of like the TARDIS, but I've never watched Doctor Who before. Please don't hate me. I've never gotten around to it. Do I have any? Yep, I have some blue stained what are they called? Glass blocks. Looks kind of nice at the moment. I do like the wood floor, even though it's not very space age. It's just kind of nice. I just like it. I'm gonna place some down in here, just like that. Oh, I did that wrong. Just in here. And I hope you guys are liking the new channel. In case you've just popped up here, I do actually have a main channel, which is Captain Laser Guns. You can go check that out. That's where I'll be putting up reviews and coverage of conventions and stuff like that. More of my big content. And this channel is more about Let's Plays and gameplay and stuff like that for all different types of things. I've got Spore, I've got... what else? I've got a Minecraft survival games Let's Play. I've also got Binding of Isaac at the moment, Rebirth, whilst it's out and new and shiny, so that everyone can sort of see what it's like, because I was a big fan of the first game, and not many people actually knew what the game was like, so I'm sort of trying to push the Binding of Isaac Rebirth revolution, even though it's currently the top sold game on Steam. So I don't really think I really need to push it much more than it's already pushing itself.